Welcome back, YouTube. We apologize for our 2-month hiatus. This is episode 5, Return to the Haunted Highway. We were supposed to film this April 11th, I believe, but between bad weather and vacations and family life events and everything else that kind of just kept us preoccupied, this was a very delayed video. But we have made our way back to the haunted tunnel, the haunted highway, and we're going to explain to you the reason why we're making this episode 5. So when we were here the first time, this is where we got the most evidence, and all the episodes we've made so far, this is where the best evidence has come from. We heard that loud crashing multiple times, and we've been thinking about it, and we think we have an explanation. And what we want to do is spend the first part of this video explaining what we think happened, and then what we want to do is break up, and one of us go to the back of the tunnel, one of us stay at the front of the tunnel, and we're going to investigate this by ourselves, covering more ground and facing our fears alone. So if you guys recall, and if you don't recall, I urge you to go back and watch episode 2. But when we were here the first time, we started by checking out this little room here. We went about halfway down the tunnel and we started our investigation. Now, off camera, at the beginning of the video, a big chunk of ice fell, scared the shit out of us, but it wasn't captured on camera. But we saw the ice fall in front of us. We could see the evidence. We knew what made the noise. About 7-8 minutes later in the video, we hear not one, not two, but 3 loud bangs, the second of which was the loudest, and it was so loud you could feel it reverberate in your chest, and I actually ended up falling over in the video. You can see my big ass hit the ground, but it terrified the shit out of us, and we agreed to come out this way. We felt like we weren't wanted, and on our way out, our Spirit Talker app said, I'm bound to the room on the end, and we're like, oh my god, like if this is the room when we first started. And then we came back out here, and I can't remember the exact words that were used, but it almost said like welcome. I know it said bang, and it also said leave me alone right before the second bang, which was the loudest one we captured. So we got the distinct feeling that it was pissed off we were here. It said leave me alone. It's making these loud crashing noises with no evidence of any more ice falling. And by the way, the noise of the bang we caught on camera, much different than the noise that the ice falling created. There was nothing here to replicate that sound, or so we thought. When we came back here on the second time to check out this room, we didn't actually step into it. But watching our old video back, we heard something, and it was this door right here. There's a lot of standing water in this building now. But I'm going to step on this door, and I'm hoping it makes the same noise it did last time. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, come closer so you can try and catch the audio better, because I know that's echoing with water coming down that way. All right, listen to this bang. Okay? That is very similar to the noise we heard in the tunnel, but it was amplified by 5, and it reverberated off the walls. You could feel the sound vibrations in your chest.
And you got to remember, since there wasn't water, the door wasn't like up off the ground at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But we got to rewatch that video at home after we posted it. We got to talking about it, and over these 2 months we've had off from filming, which again we apologize for. Life happened, but one other thing, it said, I'm bound to the room, leave me alone, room on the end. It said bang. We heard the bang, and we realized watching the video back, the bang we heard sounded like that metal door. So being hopeful skeptics and paranormal investigators, we're not writing it off as ghosts. We're not writing it off as something natural. We're curious as to what happened, and we're going to document everything. But our opinion is it sounded like someone stomping on that metal door, creating a banging noise. And with it saying, "I'm bound to the room," our thought process was that it was banging on that door. It's saying, "Leave me alone. You know, I'm in the room. I'm bound to the room." It's banging on that door because it can't get out, but it wants us to know that it's here. And that's probably the most terrifying hypothesis we could come up with. So we had the great idea to come back here, reinvestigate that hypothesis, see if we can catch that banging again, see if we catch any new evidence. And to make matters even worse on ourselves, we want to do it solo. Alright guys, since it's 2025 and no one carries change anymore, we have a coin flipping app. Since chivalry's also not dead, lady's choice, she's going to pick heads or tails and flip it. If she's right, she gets to pick which end of the tunnel she goes to. If she's wrong, I get to pick what end of the tunnel I go to. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Tails.
Heads. I get to choose, and I want the creepy room. I want to see if that noise happens again, and I want to go in that room alone. You okay with the shadow figure end of the tunnel?
I will handle it.
All right, guys. We're going to turn our camera off while we divvy up our supplies. I'm going to start filming as soon as Cassie's out of earshot. And what we'll do is we'll release these videos in 2 parts. It'll be episode 5, part 1, episode 5, part 2. Considering I just filmed the intro on this camera here, which is my camera, probably Andrew's POV coming out first, and then Cassie's POV coming out second. We're each going to have our own equipment. We don't really have duplicate equipment, so one of us is going to have the REM pod, one of us is going to have the K2, we'll each have a flashlight, we'll each have our spirit talkers, but it's definitely going to be a little bit different in each video. So we're going to separate our equipment, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we divvied up the equipment, and we are about to head in. And I don't really see this on my video camera, which is making me very upset. Cassie's going to try and get it on the still photography. However, there is a thick mist rolling out of this tunnel. Now, I know what skeptics are going to say. You can hear the water coming. It's just the moisture in the air from the water, which could be true, but why is it starting now? That wasn't there this entire time. This mist is billowing out of the tunnel. Billowing out. It's not thick, but it's definitely present. Let me see if you can catch my laser. See? Can you see my laser beam?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, wait, no,
look how thick that mist is.
Yes, hold on, I can. Hold it still.
So we're going to put that picture up. Okay. I hope that's on camera.
Hold on. If there's your laser. I know you probably can't see it on the video, but if we post the picture, do you see it?
Not well. Man, I wish it was better. Maybe we could go in.
But you can see you can still see the fog.
So we are going through this thick fog here. You can see my laser beam in real life. Maybe you can get it on camera. Oh yes, I can see it. Now again, moisture, evaporation, it makes sense that it's just natural phenomenon. However, this fog wasn't here 5 minutes ago. Why now? Why at this random time of the day is it just now starting to fog? That's an ominous sign. Last time we had the feeling we weren't wanted. And then as we start talking, filming, and saying that we're going to enter this tunnel, it's almost like the tunnel is giving us another warning. You still want to go through with this?
You can still tell there's fog there if we post those.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's your beam.
So what we're going to do is walk in together. I'm going to get to about where we filmed the last time, about a quarter of the way in, stop and do my filming. Cassie's going to keep going. And then I'm going to work my way out to the haunted room that we know something's attached to. And when she's done her investigation, she'll work her way back up to me. Look at my beam. You can see it the whole way now. Look how thick that fog is. Huh. Hold on, let me turn the night vision off. Now you can really see it. There's no night vision. That reflection is...
It just looks like fine rain or snow. It's so thick.
Let's walk over here on the ledge.
Just watch, because I think there were gaps in the ledge.
Oh shit, I gotta turn the night vision back on. So again, we are well aware of the natural weather and water. But this fog coming on this quick, I don't know. That also wasn't like that last time. It looks like that's a pipe, and it looks broken through the ceiling right there. I don't see any fresh concrete on the ground, but water from the mountain is just saturating through this old abandoned tunnel. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out.
That scared me too. That wasn't there last time, right?
No, it was not. I wasn't even 100% sure that was an actual thing there. I thought it was just...
Yeah, I thought it was like the little, like, the glare thing sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, it's just...
Yeah, it seemed like a camera glare, but without the camera being to your face. It's so hard to see in this fog, guys. Did you hear something back that way too?
I thought I heard it up here.
Unless it's our voice echoing. I swear I heard something back this way. I know that looks bright out there, but this is right around 7 p.m. It gets dark right now this time of year around 8:30. But it's super cloudy today, so it's actually a lot more dim than it should be at this time of the day. And right now in this tunnel where we're at is pitch black. You can't see anything without flashlights or night vision. But that is another pipe. How did that even fall like that?
That's what I was wondering.
That's curved.
That's like somebody did that.
Or something. That was cliche as shit. But seriously.
Seriously, yeah, because look at that. How could that have made that through that hole without... Like, there's even a pipe that comes off the side of that. So it would make it difficult. This is getting really like this. I don't know.
Getting more and more terrifying as we go.
Yeah. I'm a little worried as to what's further down.
We're not going to be able to catch anything on camera. It's all going to be a white blur for YouTube. They're not going to see shit. There's like no details in this.
I'm sorry.
Again, look how thick this is. Turn your light out one time. Look at that. All the way down. All the way down. This is a green laser pointer. Super long range. And I'm not even hitting the end. And it's just... That's how thick this fog is. Like you can feel it when you breathe in. And there was none when we first got here. You can see it rolling out along the road. Hold on. I'm gonna... Hold on. There's like noises all around. Do you hear this?
Just stay right here. Just stay right here. Just stay right here for a minute. I hear like... Just chill.
I'm chilling. I'm curious. I want to know what the hell it is.
Like slow down so we know it's not us. Like echoing. So with water.
Well, I can hear the water, but what I'm talking about is like a grumbling. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's something. It sounds like it's grumbling from this end, and a lower, like deeper grumbling from this end. Stand real still. The fuck?
I don't know. There's so many noises going on right now.
Well, that wasn't the same bang as earlier, as last time, but what the fuck? Watch your step right here. Yeah.
Point your light that way, down.
Down this way?
No, down that way.
What?
Point your light down that way and look this way. Why can't I see light? Like, why does it look lit up? It didn't look lit up before. It was pitch black.
Did you fucking hear that? Guys, I swear to God, like we're 30-year-old, 32-year-olds from fucking Western Maryland. We're not making this up for YouTube clicks. Like, we don't care if we're viral. Like, we actually we're just doing this as a hobby. And there is seriously, on this side of the tunnel, grumbling, and that side of the tunnel was like, well, clicks and bang, like a little bit of like something like got smacked or something.
And then I heard like some, it sounded like walking.
I didn't hear the footsteps, I'm not going to lie. But, and the fog, I know I keep talking about it, and I'm sure when I watch this back, I'm going to say, damn, Andrew, shut the fuck up about the fog. But it's getting thicker and thicker and thicker. I can't even see with the flashlight. Like, imagine driving down a highway with your high beams on in the middle of a foggy morning. Like, you can't see shit. Even on camera, like, you cannot, my light's not cutting through anything. Alright, so what's crazy is, I know I keep talking about fog, and watching this back, you probably want to tell me to shut the hell up. But do you see how thick this is? Again, one more time with my laser beam. Coming back out the tunnel, there's next to nothing. Shining my laser beam. Can't see anything, and it's not even because it's light. I'm shining right here in front of me, right across the... There's the light, but there's no beam through the fog. There's like no fog right here, or not near as much anyway. Now, when we were at the exit, the fog was billowing towards us. Now it's like the fog is getting sucked back the tunnel. This tunnel's over a quarter of a mile long. There's no breeze, nothing. You cannot feel any breeze, any change in air, temperature, direction that would explain why this fog was billowing out this way and now it's getting sucked back in this way. This whole thing feels a lot more worrisome and troubling this time. And guys, we're just two 30-year-old parents who are just trying to have a hobby. We're not doing this to go viral. We're not doing this for clicks. We don't care about that. We're not trying to fake anything. We're just trying to have fun and document it and put it out there for the world to see. But this definitely feels a lot heavier than last time we were here. Would you agree?
Yes, I definitely agree.
Why don't we, before we split up, why don't we just sit here in the dark and get our equipment out and try and see if we can find anything? Just because of how heavy this is, and see if we get any further warnings through our phones or through the REM bot or anything like that, okay?
Yeah, we can try that, see if we get any communication.
Alright guys, I'm going to turn this off and set up our equipment. Okay, so we just set up our equipment. The very first word, God, I wish I could get this to focus, was wrath, W-R-A-T-H, wrath, which again just points to this ominous feeling that this place has every time we visit it. In this corner we have our K2, we have a spirit ball, my spirit talker, our REM pod. Why is this making that noise?
No, you want.
Oh, you have a white noise.
No.
You won't. No, we won't what? What won't we do? So you must have yours on a white noise, like spirit box setting instead of just a spirit talker, because it never did that white noise before. At the gateway.
Again?
Oh, there's people coming, but... I got my spirit talker on, spirit ball, K2, REM pod, which is reset. Cassie's got her phone.
How'd you reset your spirit talker?
I just closed it out and reset it.
No, I didn't.
Do you have your volume up all the way?
Yeah.
Travelers can explore.
That's...
contradictive of everything that...
Travelers can explore. So you're giving us permission to check out this tunnel? Are you giving us permission to split up and film this video for entertainment and scientific investigating purposes? Paranormal investigating purposes? K2's not spiking at all.
And oh,
Here, let's back up from it.
say that.
Yellow, I'm pretty sure is a change in temperature, and there's no breeze right now. There's nothing. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a breeze. But it's coming.
Andrew, gamble. Andrew.
What did it say? Gamble.
Gamble. It said, are we allowed? You said, are we allowed to explore here? Are you giving us permission? And it said, gamble.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend. And this
What?
thing keeps coming off. Oh my gosh, Andrew, I didn't even reset it yet. It stopped. I did not even touch the reset. The zero out.
Can we just say that it gamble and goodbye, friend? I'm telling you guys, this place has a very dark energy about it. Every time we come here, we feel unwelcome, unwanted, and threatened. Our REM pod's going off. East. Which way? So that... The PA Turnpike runs east to west. This is the old turnpike. We came in... East would be down the tunnel. Cassie.
What?
East is down the tunnel.
It's telling us to go down. That way.
Yes.
I don't... okay. Well,
Because we parked facing this way, and when we parked, it was north. And when we parked, it was north. That has to make that east from where we walked.
why do you want us to go east? Oh my gosh, it's going again.
Well, it doesn't want us. It wants us to gamble. Do we want to go east?
Patience.
Patience?
That's spelled like...
Patience.
Yeah, that's not like have patience. Yeah, that's... Did I mention that I was a nurse here the last time we were
I
here?
don't believe so.
No, I did it at the asylum. I never did it here. I had no reason to.
What's blue? What's blue?
Wait, blue is temperature. Yellow is the electromagnetic field.
Oh, blue, red. We had yellow, blue, and red. Oh, yellow, green. Oh my gosh.
That's almost a full grab. Our
Yeah.
K2 is silent. K2's doing nothing.
You guys, I promise you, this is not a REM pod. Like, I had it working at the house around electronics, and it wasn't freaking out. Like,
Spirit ball.
Oh my
Spirit
God.
ball.
Oh my God. Answer. Is it gonna fall off of there? Did they nudge it? Like, forward? That scared me.
Yeah,
So
so
they're definitely close. They're definitely close.
so the what she was mentioning, the REM pod, everywhere we go, it goes off nonstop. We're always resetting it. And I feel like if you're not familiar with this equipment and you're not with us to see that we're not faking things, you might think that we rigged it or we're messing with it. You are nice. Why is there more than one here? Like one's threatening, one's not?
One that's stuck here and then one somewhere else. Maybe because, yeah, we're getting two different.
Age? 32.
31.
As I was saying, though, about the REM pod, I just want to get that back on film. She turned it on at our house, not a peep. Not a peep. Until we put our hand near it and interfered with the electrical magnetic field, then it would alarm. When we come here, or we go other places, it goes off nonstop. It's berserk. It almost seems like we're doing something to it, or that there's a short or something. But no, at our house, nothing. Right now, nothing. And then when there's something we can't see that builds up enough energy to shift something around that antenna, it will alarm, whether that be the temperature or pressure, air pressure, or the electromagnetic field, anything it detects a change in will alarm it. I also want to point... Green eyes? Soul trapping, I am worried.
Andrew?
What? You have green eyes, I know.
I don't like that.
And that's a full grab, get back.
I don't like that. Can you let go of that, please? Can you let go of that device that's lighting up?
Remember, we haven't split up yet.
I know. And they're already targeting me.
What did it say? Misfortune. I'm telling you, man. This place is amazing paranormal hotspot. I see it.
Are you friendly? If you're friendly, can you please...
Play. Are you friendly? And it said play.
If you're friendly, can you please let go of the device making the noise and lighting up? Just to let us know that you do not have ill intentions.
If you're nice, let go of the REM pod. So is there two here? Is one touching the REM pod saying F you, and one maybe a younger toy? I was going to say a younger child.
Well, didn't you tell me, like, the first time we came here, there was a car accident that involved a
little girl? Yes, this is rumored to be haunted by a little girl. Yes.
Andrew, it started going off when you...
So the little girl wants to play, but maybe whatever malevolent spirit's trapped in that thing, like there's like a rift. I feel like there's a rift.
Andrew, all the fog is gone.
I will kill.
All the fog is gone. All of it. It's gone. There's nothing.
Where's my beam of light? You can't see my beam of light.
There's it's gone.
Anyway, there it is on the wall. Let's follow it out. There's no fog. Well, a little bit. I can see a little glimpses of beam. I don't know if I have it on camera.
Go back down. No. Go back down. What were you hitting?
That's that pole right there that's hanging down.
You're hitting something in the middle.
REM pod's still going off. I'm going to reset it. Okay. But what I was thinking is maybe the malevolent thing is grabbing this because we're telling it to let it go if it's nice and it won't do it.
Yeah.
And maybe the younger child spirit doesn't have the energy to use the REM pod, so it's talking through the app saying toy and play and...
Yeah.
But if you...
maybe she's young and she's not, like, fully comprehending what we're saying, or she's excited and she's just playing with it. Thinking it's a toy.
Inspiration.
I don't know.
We gotta reset this.
No, it keeps freaking out.
Oh my god, Cassie.
I know.
No, the antenna. Look how loose that is. We super glued that so that wasn't loose anymore. Something actually physically grabbed that antenna so hard it is now loose. That wasn't loose when you set it up. It won't even reset. I'm hitting the reset. It won't turn off.
It won't? Hold on. What's happening? I just let go of it. What did it say?
In the evening.
Ghostly child.
Ghostly child. In the first video.
It is freaking out. It is just... Hold on, let me try, like, turning it on.
Ethel. Is that your name, Ethel? Are you the child? If you're the child, why don't you spike this K2? Touch that green light. That thing hasn't gone off since we've been here. Ethel, if that's you and you're the one talking to us, can you touch that green light? Can you touch the toy ball?
I want to see something. They mentioned green eyes.
Yeah. Stay here? You want me to take your picture with the still camera? K2 feeling nothing. Our phones have gone dead silent.
Can you please touch whatever device you're closer to? Why did you move to this device? It was down there.
K2's doing nothing.
Can you touch?
Time does not exist. I guess not when you're talking about terms of eternity.
Can you touch the other device to let us know that you're able to move around and that you're not just stuck to the one device?
It said poor.
What?
Poor.
Four?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that there. I want to come in this way.
We're still here.
We're still here.
It says we're. You're
Yeah.
right. There's more than one. They're definitely complete opposites.
All right, I want to reset that. Try it over here. I can't believe that K2 is not doing anything. Reset.
Andrew,
Spirit ball. Holy shit.
why is it only lighting up when you leave the area?
Oh, REM pod now. Because it was reset and quiet. REM pod's going off, ball's going off.
Oh my gosh, I was waiting for like the K2 or something to go off. And I was not expecting that ball. Like, I really was not expecting the ball. I want to see something. If I walk away, if it'll light up or it could just. Is anybody still there?
Anyone.
You just said, is anyone still there? And it repeated anyone.
Do you still want to talk with us? We would love to talk with you.
Kevin.
Kevin? There's no Kevin. There's no Kevin here. Is your name Kevin? Cassie, now I feel a breeze coming down the tunnel. Physical changes.
Physical? You just said about the breeze.
I can feel the breeze coming down this way, but look out here. Still no fog rolling with the wind.
Yeah.
But can you feel it on your face coming this way?
I definitely can. Like, the whole tunnel has emptied out of fog so far. Like, I can not see.
Okay, where'd you go?
You still here with us?
REM pod is silent.
Everything is.
He screams.
He screams.
I did last time I was here when you had that big bang. Can you do that again? Can you shake this place? Let me feel it in my chest like last time. This is right around the spot where I fell right over, right here on this concrete.
He was hung.
He was hung attempt. Like a suicide attempt?
Did somebody try to harm themselves but still here?
Maybe in the office. Maybe that's why they're bound to the office.
Were they successful? Is that what you're saying? Somebody here
What said attempt?
attempted? I know. But then it said he was harmed, so.
Here, I have another tool we can try. Let's do the temperature gauge. Let's see if there's any temperature changes here. So according to that, right now it's 68.9 degrees in this tunnel. My truck said the temperature outside when we parked here was 75, so that's a typical drop in temperature for being in an underground tunnel. That's nothing crazy, but that's a baseline we're going to go off of.
Are you guys done talking to us?
Should we now split up?
You've gone quiet.
Is it time for us to split up and do this by ourselves? Do you want to just talk one-on-one with one of us?
Significance of numbers.
It wants us to split up. I guess everyone says you're safer in a crowd. You're safer with people together.
I didn't want to die.
I didn't want to die.
REM pod. The significance of numbers. I just said, should we split up? And you're always safer not splitting up. Because everyone says you're stupid in the horror movie to split up.
Yeah.
And we're going to fucking do it. Alright guys, we're going to test fate here. Again, this is 100% legit real-time responses we're getting. But this is an adrenaline rush, and we're going to keep chasing it. So, you're going to get my point of view and Cassie's point of view starting now. Alright guys, so what I have here is my spirit talker, the K2, the spirit ball. Cassie has the big flashlight, the EVP recorder, a spirit ball, her camera, her spirit talker, and the REM pod. So the rest of this video is going to be my point of view, what I experience, and then we'll end that video and then post a part 2, and it'll be Cassie's point of view once she went to the other end. I'm going to sit here and continue to explore this area.
Explosion.
I mean, they did demolition here to build the tunnel. I'm sure people died in construction. That wasn't very uncommon back in that time. But what I was just saying is I'm going to stay here, film in this spot. This is where we just were together. And...
Sir.
Ma'am. Or other sir. Yes, I'm here. How can I help you? Can I help you? And then what I'm going to do is check out that abandoned room on the end, which is where we feel that the spirit's trapped. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous to do that alone. But Cassie was also nervous, and she's facing her fear, so I'm going to face mine. That's what this video is all about. This is the first time we've done this solo. I don't like not having my partner in crime here. And it seemed really attached to her because it was saying green eyes, and as she moved down, the REM pod moved down, kept going off with her. When I moved down to reset the REM pod, then the spirit ball went off up here next to her. I don't know if it's drawn to her, because other than Sir and Explosion, my phone's been relatively quiet since Cassie left. K2's not doing anything. Spirit ball has calmed down. Comfort. The fog is all but lifted. As soon as it came, it went. It's kind of weird because this is kind of what happened last time. I mean, yeah, last time we had those huge bangs, but as much activity as we had, it ended. it ended just as fast. And it seems to be happening for me, at least, that way right now. Marianne, is that who's talking to me right now?
Unity.
This seems to be a lot more upbeat and less ominous than when me and Cassie were together. I'm wondering if this thing is attached to her or has an issue with women or females. And that actually has me a little nervous. We have our phones to call each other if something goes wrong. We all have flashlights. She's got pepper spray. I have a knife for any kind of threat that's not supernatural. But this is definitely different doing this alone. I'm sure for both of us. If I don't get any kind of better responses or...
Alone.
Wow. Yes, I'm alone. Thank you for noticing. I was just getting ready to say, if I don't get more intelligent, better responses, I'm going to go ahead and check out the room on the end now, because all of the excitement kind of left with my wife. I feel like there's not much going on, but that was a really good, intelligent response. Alone. Yes, I am alone. Can you talk to me? Can you touch me? Can you make that loud bang again? Anything? You feed on energy. I'm producing a lot of energy right now. I'm nervous doing this alone. My camera has energy, my phone, my K2. Draw that energy and show yourself.
Witchcraft.
Okay. All right, that's a little unsettling. Witchcraft. Are you a witch? Did you practice witchcraft? Was witchcraft done in this tunnel?
Gentleness.
Witchcraft, gentleness. What are you asking for? Are you asking for like a ritual? Do you want the gentleness of being released from this place? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Can you speak more clearly? Can you touch the K2? Can you touch the spirit ball? Would you like me to go to the room on the end again? The room that you're bound to? You want me to come in there alone? Wow, I'm getting absolutely nothing. It's really making me wonder how it's going for her. I can't see anything. I can't see her flashlights. I can't hear talking down that way. Alright, if you don't respond to me and tell me what you want, I'm going to go check this room out and see if I get anything better in there. Alright. The responses there were next to dead. So, here's the room on the end. I have all my equipment in my pocket, so nothing is warning me yet not to go in here. I have to go in and set them up. And that is deep ass water. Alright. First, let's start with the spirit talker.
West.
East was down the tunnel. I just came west out of the tunnel into the room. That is fucking crazy. That's my flashlight. Where's my spirit ball?
Many lives were lost.
At least I'm actually getting responses now. Tell me about it. Was your life lost? Were you someone who lost your life here? I can't explore in there. It's got 3 to 5 inches of water all through here. I'm standing on the door. Spirit talker, spirit ball. Let me get my K2 out. Limited on where I can put this stuff.
This place is home.
This place is home. You're bound to this room. Who's in here? Can you tell me that? Why is this your home? Did you hang yourself here? Was there an attempted hanging? Like it said? What the fuck? That might have been a bird. I heard like a screeching and sticks breaking in the woods just now. The shit. K2's not doing anything today. K2 took 2 months off and forgot he's back at work. Can you talk to me? I'm not here to hurt you or to intrude. That banging is me walking on this door. Mystical. Again, that's me. That banging is not trying to pull one over on anybody. It's just me walking back and forth on this door. K2 spirit ball are silent. Man, I really had better hopes for this room. You said this room is home. You don't have to be quiet. I'm the guest. Talk to me. Tell me to leave if you want. Tell me anything. Why are you stuck here?
Destination.
This is your destination. This doesn't have to be your final destination. You can move on past our world, go where you belong, or you can stay here and speak with me. Try the laser. Not much fog in here. A little bit of fog. You can kind of see. Man, I hope Cassie's getting something better. I feel like I'm letting my part of the video down here with these. It was way more active when we were together. Alright guys, I'm going to pause this and give her a call, see how her filming's going, and we'll resume. I'm not getting much of anything. Maybe I'll go deeper in towards the middle of the tunnel. I'm not sure yet, but take a break for a minute and call Cassie, check in with her. Alright, so let's get you all back up to speed with where we are. We're back together. We're at the end of the tunnel. where I was filming. We kind of already talked about it, but for the camera's sake, how were your responses? What did you get?
I got some decent responses. 80.
80.
1880.
My end went dead. We've been separated for about 40, maybe 45 minutes. Sun's definitely gone down under the trees now. It's probably going to be dark in about 20, maybe 30 minutes. And unfortunately, we got to film here at dusk because you got to be out of here by dark. We're here to have fun, not to break the law and everything. Like, this is all in the up and up, just a fun hobby. So we'll listen to the rules. We'll be gone here before dark. But we have about another half hour of filming. And the only thing we haven't done is addressed part of the rumor from the original video. So you'll take that for a minute. Last time we were here, we talked about 2 stories with this tunnel that we found during some research. It was haunted by the ghost of a little girl, allegedly, which we had some evidence earlier that pointed to that. And it's said to be home to a Wendigo. The Appalachian Mountains are known to have Wendigo legends. And one thing you're told not to do in the Appalachian Mountains is whistle. And in Wendigo legends, you're not supposed to whistle because it attracts them. I happen to have a survival whistle. And we're going to play around and see if we can talk to something, see something, hear something. Cassie has her phone on. I'm going to turn my spirit talker on.
Dale.
We're going to turn our K2
It
on.
happened here.
It happened here.
Oh, look, the K2's finally starting to do something. You getting that on camera? Look at that. Spiking a little bit.
Moved location.
Moved location.
You did. You moved. You came back here. I didn't get anything that intelligent, so I think it likes you. Which
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because yours seemed friendlier when we were together. Your phone's responses.
mine was friendlier after you left. Like, I had like all kind of like positive, upbeat answers. All right, my phone's on. K2's on.
Suicide.
That's the second time.
Hung.
Attempt.
Hung.
Was
attempt,
hung.
Suicide. I'm telling you, someone hung themselves in that office room.
Oh, Andrew, the K2
do?
spiked when you said that. All the way up to red. All the way up to
right.
red.
Someone hung themselves in that room.
No.
Had a suicide
Oh,
attempt.
the orange to dark orange.
All right. I just want to say, for the purpose of this video, the purpose of anyone watching, suicide is not a laughing matter. It's not a joke. And if you are experiencing any kind of thoughts like that, I want you to reach out to somebody or the National Suicide Hotline, 988. Now I gotta Google that. I'm a nurse. I should know that. I'm pretty sure it's 988.
Did it say don't move?
It did say don't move.
Andrew, that K2 is going crazy.
Yes, 988.
I was gonna say, I thought it was 988.
That K2 is
Oh,
going
Andrew,
up.
it's all the way up. It's all the way up.
I see that.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It went back down. Move location, but then don't move.
Was that my phone or your phone? Because my phone doesn't even have that log as what it said. So whatever phone said it, it didn't log it.
I think it was yours. Because it didn't have the voice of
Look at the
mine.
K2.
I know, it keeps going off.
All right.
I just want to see something.
You ready?
Go ahead. Just, I'm trying to, like...
Fortune.
Okay. Fortune. I want to see something. Just stay. Take that.
K2 spiking for the first time, really? Still spiking? Still spiking? Are you going over there to see if you move away from it, if it's following you?
Yeah.
Still spiking?
Because it said don't move. And it didn't record that.
I'm going to do one more whistle blow. Yeah. It's something with this room, Kathy. It's this damn room. Flashing. Flashing, and it was making it flash. The first time it's been flashing since we started this video. Flashing still, up to yellow. Is there anyone here? Talk to us. Are you in the room, the woods, or the tunnel? Excuse me. Are you in the woods, the room?
My name is Betty.
What? It said my name is Betty.
Hold on. Just... You're not going to see it on camera, but just look. Okay, look. I got a picture of the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
It's empty. Okay?
Peace.
The next picture... Hold on. There is a picture. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Did I pass it? I did. Okay. Okay, I gotta go this way. Okay, so it's empty. Look, it's empty.
Yeah.
And watch, if I go this way, look, there's a white figure right there.
Holy crap.
There's a white figure, then watch if I go, I took another one after that. There's an orb.
Well, what has our phone been saying? My name is Betty, which I told you, peace, real, Warzone transmission.
Stop going on.
So I blew the Wendigo whistle, and you see a white, grainy, white, foggy-looking figure, top left-hand corner. What did it say? Milani?
Pronounce it Milani. Hold on.
Hold on, I'll stand in the tunnel with you. Watch your ears.
Hold on, don't get the shit in. It's gonna be loud.
Ready?
Okay, not too long, because it's gonna, echo.
What? Hold on to my memory, Francis. Real. Well, I think it already said real.
Andrew?
Are you going to tell me the fog's rolling back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I did.
I got another orb in that one.
Our phone just said something else. We're lost here. When you get that picture done, give me that camera for a minute.
Again, that doesn't even look like I have the flash on.
I know. I saw it, I know.
It's definitely getting like little orbs. And then those figures.
Alright, let me see the camera one time. I'm actually legitimately curious. Take this, trade me. Stand over here.
What are you curious about? Are you taking one of me?
Yeah, just stand right there. I am here lost. I said that twice.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't like the noise behind me. Let me turn to the side. Hold on.
Said I'm a woman. It did say my name was Betty too.
There was like a banging down that way.
Okay, I didn't see anything right off the bat, but we'll check it out later. I'm gonna go verify what it said. That just said name. It said we're lost here, then it said I feel lost, then it said I'm a woman. K2 spiking. It's been behind us. I don't know how long that's been going off for, but it's spiking. I can't wait to get that blurry.
Did it just say what I think it did?
Did it say run?
No, did it say hum? Again? Like another...
Wrong.
Wrong?
Wrong. What was I saying? What was I just saying?
You were saying that K2's going off. What was the last thing you were saying?
K2 spiking again. You can turn that spirit ball on. It's not turned on. You want to go in the room and check it out? You haven't gone in yet. I can film you.
Residual energy.
Yeah, give me my phone. I'll have my phone outside. You take your phone inside with you and the K2. I'll film you. You can only stand on the door. You can't actually go in.
Sound. Don't hit those spirits.
Countless times.
Spirit ball. Spirit ball.
Andrew.
K2 spirit ball. K2 and spirit ball. Holy shit.
Stop.
And
I was so sick.
I was so sick. Mentally sick? Is that why you hung yourself?
Or physically sick? Or you just bombed?
Sick from the TNT? They had to, blow the hole in this mountain. I mean, I imagine.
Well, it's like again. I know I have it near my phone, but everything on my phone.
Yeah, it's going crazy. And now, see, I had that in there. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything when I was in there. What? It has a strobe function.
It's not. This worked just fine a little bit ago.
Spirit ball again.
Andrew, it won't stay on. It doesn't have a function.
River, spirit ball still going off. Is it tight? I mean, I just put brand new batteries in it.
Look, it's on, but it's dim as hell.
I can't believe that fucking spirit ball, man.
Andrew. Manipulation?
It's still
manipulating the lights?
It's still going off.
It's manipulating all my lights. The K2 just started going off.
Give me the flashlight.
It will not.
Now that's the strobe function of the
That
flash.
is the strobe. What?
Perfectly bright, perfectly fine.
It wasn't.
You didn't get that flashlight wet.
Andrew?
I see it dimming. I literally see it dimming in front of you. That flashlight doesn't have a dim function, guys. It has on, off, and strobe. The spirit ball's still going on. It hasn't stopped. This is supposed to go for 30 seconds and then quit. It has not stopped. My phone's not touching it. Your phone said paranormal. You could see the light dim. I hope you could see that on camera. Cassie, that is still going off. Cassie, 30 seconds. It's supposed to go for 30 seconds. Mavis. I'm going to turn it off and actually reset it. That is insane. It should blink and then turn off.
Give it a couple more seconds.
There. Okay, it's off. It's off, and I'm going to be over here on this side of the doorway. If it turns on again, I'm just going to pan over.
Just not real far. enough.
Cassie.
Still cheating. Andrew, it's you. It is following me, and every time you get close to me, the activity goes down. When you're further away, it picks up.
Do you want me away or do you want me next to you? Spirit ball's not stopping. Our phones have gone dead silent.
Speak. Are you trying to speak?
Spirit ball's off. Spirit ball's on.
Are you trying to communicate?
Bellatrix.
It's Bellatrix. It just said it weird like the Harry Potter character. Spirit ball's off and back on again. No one's touching it. It's going off randomly. I've never had that much activity on a spirit ball before. And what turns that on is touch, guys. You have to touch it to turn it on. It turns on by movement. Your K2 spiking.
Well, what do you want to tell us while we're here? It's so funny. With Fred.
Spirit ball's off.
I am.
Spirit ball's back on.
Can you please
That is
speak
insane.
with me? Respond. I'm talking to you. I would love to hear you to fuel it. What are we fueling? You? Do you need fuel with energy in order to speak with us?